Welcome to the Be Happy Now show. Flex your soul connection muscle and be your inner guide to fulfillment and purpose. I'm Claudia-Sam. If you know that you're here for a bigger reason, this is the place to be. Together, we ditch the self-care guilt and quit the go with less fear and more trust. Tune in to living life in alignment with your full potential. The Be Happy Now show starts now. Hi. Okay, this is a special episode, like many episodes, right? But I'm actually coming into your ear or your phone from a really special place. I'm actually biking through the Alps to Ocean Trail, which goes from the New Zealand Alps around the Mount Cook area in the central region of the South Island of New Zealand around the Otago region. And then you bike down through the Mackenzie Basin and where there's power plants and man-made canals for hydroelectricity. And there's a few lakes there that you bike through. And then, there's different spots where you stop. And here I'm actually at the Ohau Lodge at the Ohau Lake, OHAU. And you can see, so if you're listening to the show and you're not watching it today, well, I invite you to go on our YouTube at Coach Claudia-Sam and just look at the different visuals that I'll be sharing with you today. Thanks so much to my producer, Jenny, for putting together all the videos that I took on this trip. And now I'm actually in my hotel room at the lodge and I have this amazing view, and it's a little hazy because of the sun, but we will be sharing some videos so that you can see the glaciers. But right down there are two tops. You can actually see the top of Mount Cook, and you can see some snow on the tips of the mountains. And there's a little bit of color because it's fall here now, or it's starting to be. Well, it's pretty much fall when the leaves are red and orange and yellow. It's just so powerful. And I thought, what a great opportunity to share a little bit of the backcountry of New Zealand. And P.S. I am not a biker, or at least I wasn't seeing myself as a biker until now. Like, I can say that I did 60 plus 30 something, almost 40 kilometers. So over 2 days, I biked 100K. And that is very different for me. Like, I don't usually do that. Pierre Michel, my partner, if you've heard me talk about him and his passion for biking up until now, then you might have heard me say that he loves biking and he's always on his bike. And he's the one who found me an e-bike so that I could actually follow with him and actually be at somewhat of the same pace as him. Because otherwise I would not have done 100K in 2 days. Anyway, that's what a part of me believes. And so it's been a nice journey. And I thought, okay, not only do I get to share this with you, you're kind of helping me to have a reason to share my videos, because often what happens is that I take videos, I take photos, and I really love to do it, but then they just sit on my phone and I don't do anything about it. So thank you for allowing me to share this with you, and so that you can be on the journey with us. Now, what am I going to talk about? You're going to see some videos as I talk, and just let yourself, kind of enjoy the visuals. While I think one of the topics that has been coming through my mind as I bike those kilometers, and P.S., we're only a third of the way through. Like, we have 4 more nights, we have 4 more days to go. And now where we're at, it's kind of like this luxurious place where we can sit and really enjoy beautifully made meals. And not that won't have a nice shower on the other days. We're going to stay in Airbnbs, and I really appreciate that as well. It's just that it's a really nice view, right? So, oh, here's Pierre Michel through the window. I'm hogging our hotel room. The topic that's coming for me to share with you is the one of the journey and not the destination. Have you heard that one? It's about the journey. It's not about the destination. Can I say bullshit? Can I say that? Ugh. For me, it's been that place where I have found myself challenged and stretched a little bit because I noticed just at the beginning, I was asking, okay, well, where are we headed? Where's our specific destination? Now, my job is to make sure that I'm comfortable, that I'm on my bike, that I'm safe, and that I'm actually biking forward. And Pierre Michel's job is to make sure we're on the path and that we're getting to our destination while we're enjoying the journey. And that's something that he's actually teaching me because I like to have a goal and to reach the goal and to say, great, done it. But honestly, what's the real rush? What's the real rush? That's what I'm present to at this time. What's the real rush? So even if you're not biking through the Alps to Ocean Trail and you're just getting through your day and you're going to work and you're having this project at work or in your business, you have this really great event that you want to host and you're speaking to multiple people and you're just embodying your gifts and sharing your gifts in the world. Well, can we be in the enjoyment of that while we are working towards our goals? And I'm curious if there's a way that it can feel comfortable to sit and watch while your manifestation is happening instead of sit and wait, or instead of do and wait for the thing to happen, for the destination to be reached. One of the days, I think it was yesterday morning, we left. That was our second day. We started the second day of 6. And because so Pierre Michel loves to look at the maps and see, where we're headed and what direction we could take. And there was a little kind of sidetrack option. We could take that trail that goes alongside a little mini river. But it wasn't the actual trail. It wasn't the Alps to Ocean Trail. And so he thought, let's just go there. It'll be nice. It'll have it will, it'll have us discover a new place. But from my point of view of, I'm actually following the Alps to Ocean Trail and I'm actually heading to that direction, to that destination in that direction. If we do a sidetrack and I don't know, my ego is like, what the hell? Like, where are we going? What's going on? I'm losing control. I don't like that. Um, so I panicked. I found myself using the circumstance of like the ground and how the ground was a little wobbly, how there were bigger rocks and thicker rocks. So more rocks at the bottom, which meant that when you're biking through it, it can slide or your wheel can kind of get stuck in it. And I just, all of a sudden, that wobbliness was no longer just rooted in the bike itself, but it was rising. That energy was rising up through my legs. And I was embodying now the wobbliness of the ground just because it wasn't quote unquote on course. And then I started panicking and I was like, where are we actually headed? Like, are we in the right direction? Where the whole intention of this side trek was to be adventurous and to enjoy and to get curious. And I was like, I don't want to get curious. I just want to get there. But where's the fun in that? Not that I want to judge the way that I was experiencing it. It just showed me that, oh, I could loosen the grip. I could allow myself to free flow and glide through the other little sidetracks that we do. And I get to trust. I mean, the weather has been like this the whole time. It's been beautiful. I have been safe. And I'm led by this amazing human whom I love, who actually knows what he is doing. He wouldn't take me into places that are unsafe for me, but there's a part of me that wants to stay in control and know that I'm actually reaching the destination. So in this situation of like enjoying the journey while you get to the destination, isn't that all what life is about? And can it be more approachable? Can it feel more of a thing that we like to do instead of just a saying that, annoys us? Like for me, enjoy the journey. It's not just about the destination. That annoys me because while you're in the journey, you're like, yeah, but I just want to get to that place, right? Do you feel like that sometimes? And yet again, I'll ask it again. What's the real rush? If we keep wanting to aim at this specific destination and get quote unquote things done, cross things off our list, get to the next stage, to the next step, to the next level, then are we missing out on what's right in front of us? Are we missing out on the opportunity to trust, on the opportunity to allow for what is to be? My vision of this is that if we only focus on the destination, on the goal, on that thing to tick and do, we're in our head. I'm in my head. And when I'm actually feeling the push, pull, push, pull, push, pull of my feet and legs and the pedals and being one with the bike, breathing in the air, feeling the forward motion, sensing the silence of what's all around us. Because honestly, in most of these places, it felt like we were alone in the world, like there was nobody around us. And what is beautiful in here is that it's very cleansing and clearing of all the muck when I can actually see the progress. Like when I look at Mount Cook now from here, from where I'm standing, and I can see on the map where we biked to get to where we are, well, it's a beautiful achievement. And I just now have a different vision. I have a new perspective. I'm looking at the same mountain from a different angle. So I'm actually in the same place as my destination the whole time. Did you hear what I said? I'm actually now in the same place as the destination while I'm on the journey. Is that what I said? I think that's what I said. While I'm on the journey, I'm just looking at the same thing. I'm looking at my destination from a different angle. And when I'm at my destination, again, I'm seeing it from a new perspective. So it's like, can I embody? Can you embody? This is my invitation for you today. Instead of feeling rushed to get to that specific point of view, to that specific outlook, to that specific destination, goal, achievement, what if you could embody that you're already at the destination? You're just having another point of view. You're just seeing your goal and embodying and living your destination from a different place. One of the coaches that I'm working with right now is saying that you don't get to your, or dreams don't, how does she say it? You come from your dream. You don't get to your dream. You come from your dream. And that is very inspiring because now that I see the thing that I was seeing all throughout the biking, now I'm seeing it from a different angle. It's not that I wanted to get here where I am now, my destination after 2.5 days. Rather, I'm it the whole time. I'm it, so that it's actually building. It's actually that building of the enjoyment is happening. I'm not bypassing it. It's not only happening, that destination, the goal, the ticking. It's not only happening at the end. It's happening during. And there's like a different way of being that you can choose, right? You can be like, nope, I don't see it now. I just want to see it when I'm up there. Almost like when you are on a hike, or when you don't want to get distracted. You may not want to stop and see the different points of view. You just want to stop when you get up high, so that then you're like deserving of the view, deserving of that pause to enjoy the view. But can you also be deserving on the way there? Can you be deserving of the different points of view as you reach the destination? This can be a really powerful insight inside how you see your worthiness and hold yourself to the deservability of joy on your way there. You know, since I said at the beginning that biking has not really been my thing, I'm really enjoying it. And I could have told myself, hey, I will only stop once I made X kilometers and I made my way through a third of the distance so that then I can fully enjoy and allow myself, therefore, that I allow myself the deserving pause when actually I'm not building my worthiness, it's innate. So, what's available for you if you tune into you are already deserving of taking a pause? You are already deserving of enjoying the view, the point of view, the new perspective of where you're at now. You don't have to work harder. You don't have to go further. You don't have to break your bones and push through anything else. You're it already. So the joy of the view of the perspective of the destination can actually be accessible right here, right now. So why do we want to bypass it? Why would we want to rush through to the destination, to the end of the project, to the completion, to the accomplishment, when actually we can embody some of those feelings and some of those shifts and perspectives and some of those new ways of seeing, of those new perspectives, the seeing things differently. We can actually choose to see it now and allow for the different angle to nurture us from within and help us remember that we are worthy of joy and of love and of happiness and of peace right here, right now. And we don't need to work hard to go and get it. We don't need to work hard to go and get it. So if you find yourself, next time you find yourself feeling like you're rushing through something just to get someplace, ask yourself, what's the real rush? Because honestly, if I'm, bringing a truth bomb to this conversation, like if we really rush through it, we rush through life, then we add years to our life. We add a completion to our life. We get closer to death, to our physical death. Is that what we want? No, right? So what I do wish for you is that you tune in and let yourself be deserving of each moment as exactly what it is, even if those moments feel hard, even if those moments feel like, oh my gosh, can I have that e-bike? Can I have the electric motor to help me push through, to push myself up the hill? Well, you can get off the bike and walk it. That's what I did twice, even with an e-bike, because of the wobbly grounds. I felt way more comfortable to walk next to my bike. And sometimes it's okay to get supported, to be supported. I asked Pierre Michel to take my bike up some of the wobbly grounds, and I wanted to feel more grounded and feel my feet as I was walking up the hill because my legs were started to shake. It's okay to ask for support as well. It doesn't take anything away from your deservability of actually seeing that new perspective. And you can still be in your body, and asking for support is okay. Yeah. There is an episode about finding the right coach for you. That might be an episode that you could look through if you scroll through the, this is episode 125, I believe. So, there's a lot of episodes that you can scroll through. And one of them is how to find the right coach for you. So you could perhaps tune into what is it that I may want support with so that I can enjoy my life instead of always rushing to the next destination and feeling like I'm caught off guard by circumstances, or feeling like I'm not in control, or feeling like I can only stop when you can pause and breathe right now and enjoy where you're at and be with the emotions that may be a little less comfortable. Because when you are with these emotions that are less comfortable, therefore, when you allow yourself to step off the bike, for example, then it's just giving you more fuel to then get on the bike after, when you're ready for it. Thanks, my friend, for being here with me today. I will leave you with this beautiful view and enjoy the rest of the show. I'll see you next week. You've been listening to the Be Happy Now show with me, Claudia-Sam. Flex your soul connection muscle and be your inner guide to fulfillment and purpose. You are worthy of being you and of connecting to what stops you from living the life you are meant to live. Access more soul connection coaching at claudiasamcoaching.com.